Too bad. SPC is like a small cap. However, it moves very, very fast. And sometimes it can really work counter you very fast. Okay, no, it's something that can happen if you're in this trade. Don't panic. If you're long, if you're not in this trade, I will wait for it now to move sideways and maybe give us a new entry point, maybe over 20. Right now it's 1980 is the support. The PCG trade, no, I didn't take the PCG trade today. It was posted at 18. It's pretty much there at 18. I have plenty of open trades. I have AMD, I have Lyft, Uber, Pins, SBH, Take-Two, and many others. So I'm loaded. I don't need more positions. I need two things to happen: lift back to the highs, alongside AMD, and PINS back to the lows. That's what I need. I don't need new trades. I just need my trades to work or to improve a bit. I still think that we have going to have a problem shorting things today. Really. This is a day where the trend is so clear that shorting stuff, not really. We've seen many days like that where you try to short anything and it's just not working. The reason for that is, pullbacks are being bought. What entries you're interested? AMD, PINS, Take-Two, what? I mean, wow, guys, what happened here? I wasn't ready for that. I mean, I'm glad I did not post it in the room because I was thinking, let's post this 2490 in Dow or whatever. The stock trades at 3 cents spread, then opens up to 30 cents. and look at the volume bar, but I didn't have, even the time to analyze and post it. I think we're looking up. Again, hope nobody entered this trade. It's very spready. Now trading a 27-cent spreads on $25 stock. Not really what I'm looking for at this point. Roku. Well, Roku, let's put it this way. The view of support level eventually, as you can see, guys, nothing is moving lower. Managed to hold. Where was the good entry point? I can tell you that, it's hard to see on the chart. Maybe 131, maybe the view up reversal. 132 looks definitely a bit extended. So if you buy it at 132, you have, a dollar stop loss, Alfred. Looks a bit extended. Eventually, there were some winners, and of course, this LLY trade, a huge winner. Huge. Again, winners are, I have to tell you guys, to the upside today. Nothing to the downside. Or so far, I don't see anything to the downside. AMD is back up. Where's AMD? Here it is. It tested the 5150, rejected, back up to them now to the 70s. Again, I don't see a new entry point, but the trend is clear. I'm not gonna, waste my time on COLL. Shorts are not working. Period. So shorting anything in this market is a losing cause. Let's look for long trades. Hopefully, we can get another one during this lunch session. Yeah, work. That's a good one. So extended to the upside. Now back to the 27, immediately up. You know what? I'm gonna take Facebook out and put in work. Facebook is boring today. Work is hyper extended, but at least we can find a trade on it, or so I'm hoping. Yeah, obviously some news. Again, work is never has been such a big mover as today since it was IPO'd. So obviously amazing news. Looking for my next trade, I don't see anything. Apple is not great today. Same goes for Baba and Nvidia now not great. Obviously, Microsoft is very strong today, but could not see in time any reversal trade. SPC, SPC can be an interesting trade here at 2010. Not great, I'm not a fan of it at this point. I want to see a tested level for at least 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then we'll decide. Yeah, let's take a look at NNVC. You need to be very fast with this trade over 9. Has a very good target overall, I agree. Rejected so far by the 9, but it still looks good, Brandon. There's obviously a big seller. I didn't see how many shares are showing at 9, but obviously there's a big seller there. What do you mean, what do I think? There was already a pullback in AMD from 51 to 50, from 52 to 51.50. Now it's at 51.80. I don't see anything at 51.80. Yeah, guys, again, Apple looks definitely good now to buy over 319.40, I think, or 50, but overall, Apple is not a strong stock today, you know. And then we see a big pullback. This is how we look again on the SPY. Very, very choppy. Very, very choppy and slow. Trending a bit lower, but this is, a zero trend on pretty much zero volumes. Zero trend, zero volume. Nothing interesting in the SPY at this point. Guys, can I get a sound test for Brandon? Is the sound good? Okay. I still have positions in Lyft, AMD, Pins, Take-Two, Uber, Neo, Watt, SBH, Funko, and so forth. Yeah, I'm monitoring work. You can see it's on the main chart, middle chart in the room. You can see it. So glad that we did that. I did not enter it right now because That's the first big pullback. No. We're watching it, but let's face it. We missed the money trade. The money trade was at 25, then at 26. I mean, how many opportunities do you want to have on a stock? 25 and 26. It went as high as nearly 28. Too bad. No. Take two is a trade that was posted in the room here at 110.80. That's a trade. My stop loss is over 111, but again, I don't trust anything in that moves lower because all my short trades today losing trades, all of them. Shame on them. My stop in Neo. Neo is a swing trade, not from today. My Neo, I'm trading Neo for 3 weeks now. I don't have a stop loss on it. I needed to go back to 5. That's what I need. However, we have a great trade in Funko from Friday talking about small caps. This Friday or whenever we shorted it, I don't remember, but a long time ago, 933, that's my average. I think it's from Thursday, I think. 930, it's from Thursday. This is a trade that we shorted at 933, and it's now at 833. Yeah, $1 in the money. Sometimes there are surprises. Thursday, you're still in it with me, Carlos? Good for you and for me. Meister, I want to say that the stop loss can go now easily over the highs of the day, which is, actually, why risk so much? I will move my stop loss after the trading day is over to 870. But again, not now, later. Right now, I'm just not disturbing it. Guys, look how now we can finally see the entry in Roku. That was the reversal 130, 120. Those who are in this trade from 131 or from the view up area are doing great. Those who are not in this trade, I don't think you should join now. Sono, let's take a look. Yes, Sono had a short trade on it, I think Friday or whenever. It's not a big mover, but looks good here under 1395. Stop loss is going to be 2 cents above the view up 1402. That's but again the risk reward here is not great because the lows of the day are 10 cents lower. The risk is 7 cents. So again, risk reward is not great, but there isn't a lot of risk here, obviously. It's not a good mover. That's our problem. It wasn't a good mover, I think, also Friday. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Not sure where I entered it, if at all, but it looks good under 1395. Definitely looks good under 1395. Wow, guys, look now at Baba. Let's focus also on work because maybe it found some support here at 2670, maybe. We have nothing to look at anyway. The market is very, very slow right now. Talking about surprises, space again higher. There are a couple of momentum stocks like Space, LK. LK is not doing much today, but Space, LK, now Lift, and Work, of course, today. Yeah, Space, very nice move. Over the VWAP and now to the 2030. Also, AMD back to the highs. My target in AMD is 51 plus. I only have 250 shares left. Sold the other 750 very early, might I say, but still with a nice profit. Too bad. Regarding BYND, Alfred, where do you want to buy it? 120? The reversal started at 120, maybe a couple of cents below. Yes, PR, let's take a look. Before that, let's take a look at INO. INO is very flat. I mean, it's up a lot today, but overall it's very, very flat. It's a $3 stock. Those are not great movers over lunch most of the time. Yeah. Yes, PR, very low volume, Efrain. If you look at it, daily is very strong today. Those reversal trades are where you should enter. It's not easy to enter, but that's where you should. Breakout, I'm not sure about that. Volume is very low. Daily is very strong on the other hand. So, a very good strong stock on the intraday chart and daily chart. I don't see, though a great entry right now. AGN, let's take a look. AGN is trending higher for the 5th day in a row. Again, looking at the daily, it's a very, very scary stock to short. If you look at the intraday, over the last 30 minutes to an hour, the stock is trending lower under the VWAP. Still, I'm not sure that you want to short this one. Broke very nicely under the VWAP, then under 199, now at 199.80, a bit risky. a bit risky. Apple broke, but Apple is not. If you look at the volumes in Apple, if you look at the trend in Apple, it's not having a great day. And the market is not doing anything right now, really. Literally anything, with the volumes being the lowest all day at this point, as we are pretty much in the middle of the lunch session. DO for short, let's take a look. DO, yeah, but again, let's say we short, okay, what? 10 cents if we're lucky? Yeah, let's go short under 395. Stop will be 402. That's a 6-7 cent risk on this trade. Guys, those who stayed with PINS, maybe we will see the 20 cents. This is the target for us under 24.30, which was the spike down and then it reversed to the VWAP, and now it's again refusing to die. UPS, let's take a look at UPS. I have FedEx on my watch list, not UPS. Let's take a look at UPS. Yeah, wow. Again, UPS had a great breakdown and then this reversal trade before, now trending lower. I think it's extended. Wow. Look at the weakness on the daily chart in UPS. UPS is actually very weak on the daily. The idea for DO is to make it to 380. $380 is the target for DO. So that's 15 cents, risking 7. It will take a long time for this trade to evolve. Maybe I'm wrong. SDGR under 30. Let's see if it's tradable. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's an interesting call. Yeah, I cannot tell you that I don't like it. I like it. A 30-cent risk on this trade, target nearly $1. A bit spready though. A bit spready on SDGR, but watch it at 30. I'm not going to join this trade, I think. NNVC was rejected at 9, and now it's again. I don't see the entry point. Maybe 880, maybe 875. Yeah, we'll need to take care of work around the 26 area. Maybe it's maybe eventually we'll get something going there. Now the trend is obviously to the downside. Baidu, let's take a look. Well, I don't think you want to call it a pop because it happened on zero volume. A technical move over 131, good for Baidu, but the volume stayed very, very flat. Very. Why PINS is refusing to die? That's my call. Look at this 130, 110 breakout in Baidu. So work is back to the view up now. Let's take a look at work carefully. Yeah, CLR is very weak. DO is very weak. XLE, the energy sector is weak, down 1.1%. ExxonMobil is very weak. So energy is weak as a whole. I'm trying to figure out maybe we can find an entry point for work. By the time I was thinking maybe 23, maybe 26.10 or 15, it just moves straight up to now 26.20 or 25. Yeah, I mean, it's not a normal reversal trade because the time frame to enter the trade was pretty much zero. But as you can see, straight up from the 26 now to the 26.30. There are a couple of great movers today. SPC in work and work are two of them. SPC up 8%, work up 15%. But there was no, other than the view up, there was no entry point for work. You had to make a decision in a split second. And sometimes you do them and it's okay. Most of the time, you better wait. No, I think 26.50 or it's straight up from 26. Whatever goes straight up most of the time will go straight down most of the time. I don't have any support, like a market support or anything. We just, moving very slowly sideways on the SPY. If we have a bull flag formation under 2050, I'm gonna buy it at 2050, risking like 35 cents. But that's a big if because I want to see it move sideways at least 5 to 10 minutes. If not, I'm not gonna just plunge in blindly. The semiconductors are back to the highs of the day. NVIDIA 260 and AMD 52. So the pullback in AMD, guys, 50 cents, back to the highs of the day. Same goes for Microsoft. Yeah, SPC on the daily chart is a winner. We had a case study on it last month, I think, a month ago, and it showed how strong this stock is. It was upgraded at one point, and since then it just moving up immediately after. Now it's not a bargain anymore. It's pretty much at all-time highs, and trend is clear. It's on many people watch this now as small cap or mid cap, let's call it. Yeah, short-term work is very risky, and the long in work is very risky. Right now, you don't know where this one is going. Back to the view up or over 2650. I don't know where this one is going, but I can tell you that I'm not going to trade it right now. And then we see traded to 950, pulled back to the 850. Those who paid attention had a very nice reversal trade around 970 or 75. Now at 905, it's no longer a great entry, but it can still be a good entry at 9. Volume is good. $880, it's a very good entry. Yeah. The Sono trade broke under 1393. It's also pretty much the same trade as what is the other symbol here? DO. A stock that will move 5 to 10 cents, maybe 15. Definitely not a big mover. If it will be a mover. Again, talking about this NNVC, back to the 850, some consolidation here at 880 or 875, and now it's up over 9. I will say target for this trade, highs of the day are 949. So target for this trade above 930. Guys, DO is 8 cents in the money or something like that. I need 15 cents in DO. Actually, I need 15 cents in every trade, but DO will be a great trade. Can't believe that we're not getting anything in PINS. Unbelievable. Shame on it. Okay, guys, we're back up from 330. That was the support area pretty much. AMD over 50 to 10 is very extended DAS. Highs of the day are 52.11. There's nothing here. And AMD is not a good breakout stock. This looks very, very extended. The move started pretty much at 51. I don't want to say 50-50. So this is a very extended stock. I don't think you should buy it at the highs of the day. Buy cheap. Wait for a pullback. In this case, at least to the 51, 50 or 60 area, and maybe there will be more upside. Anyway, you look at it now, it's extended at 52.10. And again, now it pulled back. Why wait for 52.10? If at all, buy it at 52. But best is, don't stick to AMD at this point. There's nothing, amazing right now. It's pulling back, which is good, but 26.45 or 26.60 is the entry for work. I think 26.50 is reasonable entry point for work. And now we can really use this kind of ugly bull flag, but I don't know actually. You know what? Let's wait a little bit more to make the decision if to go ahead and buy work. Guys, there's a big seller at 26.45. If you are fast, you can enter at 26.46, and hopefully it's going to make it over 26.50. Risk is down to the VWAP area though, to the 26.10. Down to the 26.10. Again, a bit risky because it's so volatile and crazy, really. Really, really crazy. Guys, anybody is in the NVIDIA trade? Amir posted it at 255. Now it's only 260. Only $5 up on the day. Not bad for the work trade idea at this point. The volume is amazing, really staggering. Guys, talking about a good move. DO, 10 cents in the money. This pathetic slow mover, but more than 10 cents actually. More than 10 cents in the money. And the other small cap, Sono, is 1 cent in the money. PINS for me, minus 1 cent. Still waiting for the move in PINS. Guys, look at NVIDIA killing it today. That will help also the AMD trade. AMD and NVIDIA are working together today to make semiconductors a winning story today. SMH is up. Let's see how much. Semiconductor sector up 0.72. Wow, how many trades did we miss in Microsoft today? I think at least 3 or 4. The stock is up 1.8%, and this reversal play 186.61 or 2 was the entry. Maybe 186.50. Now it's at all-time highs 187. I don't think you want to deal with that. This was a very good entry, as you can see on the chart. Reversal pattern, tested level, worked amazingly well as well. Very well played for those who were watching Microsoft. Those who are watching but not acting like me, just, the only thing that we can do right now is watch. Yeah, work looking good. It's still far away from the target because the risk on this trade was pretty much 40 cents. So 26.80 will be a reasonable partial for it if it can get there. 26.80. Yeah, finally pins. But there is some support level, unbelievable. We need to break 24.30. I think once we break 24.30, there's nothing below when we make it to 24. But if we don't break 24.20, 24.30, still nothing. I mean, lots of support at pins. every cent is the fight for pins. It's not, I wish it was every 10 cents. Like every cent is, a war zone there. And the market with its very, very slow trend higher is, of course, not helping Pine Interest. I mean, Pine Interest is part of many internet ETFs or Nasdaq ETFs or so those ETFs with the market being up are buying pins, and that's of course a drag. Still waiting for work, still waiting for DO, still waiting for Sono, pins. Okay, pins under the 2440, guys. Okay. Maybe we're getting closer to the partial area under 2430. That's the PINS setup. Again, that's the trade, Ebrat. What can you do? I mean, we don't have a problem waiting. I have zero problem waiting in this trade until 4 p.m. Really, but it needs to comply for us by at least breaking under 2430, meaning we take the partial. Afterwards, we cannot lose money on this trade anymore. The ranges are really, really bad. Were really bad for us after the morning session. Not a lot of range and trend and commitment from buyers after 10:30 today. Is LK still going? Yeah. Yep. The 36 trade. Very nice. If you're in this trade, Linda, good for you. That's a 70-cent winner in a dead market. That's a good accomplishment. Again, it doesn't matter if it's a tiny position or a big position, but it's working. Even a tiny position on 70 cents is a nice win. Every 70-cent win is a nice win. Yeah. I didn't trust LK though, have to tell you up front. Many good movers over lunch, and again, Baidu was good, but SPC great, and guys, for the afternoon session, look at this breakout in 130 to 60. This will be an interesting trade. ZGNX had a terrible day Friday. Today it started very weak. Again, I don't see an entry point, maybe 38, 30.25. Obviously, the 30.50 was a better entry because of the VWAP nearby. Mid-range now between resistance and support, I don't know, not very clear. But on the daily, it's very weak, but on the intraday, not very clear. AMD back to the highs of the day, that's 52.05, $1 in the money. I stopped looking at Facebook today because it was so boring. Again, the stock is flat on the day. Look at the volumes. It's like a dodgy day for Facebook. So unless you have a great market up or a very weak market down, Facebook is not likely to move much in this environment. Not likely. I mean, who knows? But looks to me like it's a bit flat today. Okay, we're up again, up over now over 133 and a third. Sorry, not 133, 333 and a third. Despite everything, you know, we didn't have an interesting lunch session in terms of market movement, but those who were focused on work, it worked for them. Those who were focusing on NNVC, the same. And space, couple of good movers. For me, only one good mover over lunch, this 50-cent move up in AMD, but I'm not going to take the partial. I don't have any partials. I'm only left with the last quarter, 250 shares, and I'm going to swing this trade if it closes higher later. Guys, gear up for next week. Next Wednesday is actually around the corner. We have a couple of more trading days this week, a break over a long weekend, and then one day to prepare, and there you start the competition. All you need to know is that Tesla and Apple will be still around. Today is the last day to register. Okay, great. So guys, don't miss it. Sign up by 11:59 p.m. That's the deadline, Clifton. 11:59:59. Work is not working. Why is it not working for us? I know why it's not working, because our timing could not have been worse. But maybe PINS is going to make it for us. Under 24.30 for the drop to 24.10. There's also a big seller, a big buyer at 24.35. Maybe if we break down here at 24.35, we'll have a buying vacuum, and then we can move lower under the 24.30. At this point, there is no vacuum. Every cent is being challenged, as you can see, guys. Every cent like it's being challenged. Which is actually a good thing. We want to see strong stocks, and we want to see liquidity, and this is what you have in PINS. So in this case, the direction of the trade is, it will come around, I'm hoping. We are just 4 cents away from breaking the support level. One thing I can tell you, that volume was, not great today during the lunch session. The trend wasn't good, but some stocks were amazing mover. Space, look at this bull flag formation over 2060. The only problem we have is that the highs of the day are 2068. So it's not a great area to buy the breakout over 2060. You know what? 2060. I'm going to buy the 2060 Marcin with a 20-cent stop loss over 2060. And if it sits more here under 2050, maybe we'll buy it at 2050 again with a small stop loss, maybe 10 cents. Guys, 2 more cents for the breakdown under 24.13 pins. Amir, we need this trade for you and for us. We waited a lot. That will be my first short trade that works today. But again, there is so much support in pins, really, a lot of support for pretty much allows this stock. Roku 133, we talked about Roku, but I don't think 133. I talked about this area, 132.55 or 60, this clear resistance. 133 is pretty much now 10 cents above the highs of the day. I think this was a better entry, 132.60. Anyway, if you missed it, that's the only option now that you have to buy over 133. I'm not sure that the timing is so great, but Roku is up 7 today. Stop loss is clear down to the 130, a dollar. Anyway, you look at it, trading Roku with less than a dollar stop loss is, pretty much trying to do the same with BYND. Not working. You can be sure that there's going to be a big seller up there waiting to sell at the highs of the day. That's guaranteed. Guaranteed thing that there will be plenty of sellers trying to sell at prime prices. Our problem now is that we lack any volume. That's our problem. But some individual stocks are trading great volume, but most of the market guys, look at the morning session that went up pretty much for what, half an hour. Since then, we have purely trending lower volumes. So volumes are not diminishing, but how to find buyers now in this market? Yeah, there is a big buyer in pins on every cent, and I would be sure to watch what happens at 24.30. But without the market pushing lower, I don't think pins is going to break. I'm out of work, guys. That's really a joke, but it's not a joke. Again, lost another 20 cents on this trade. We had our chances with work. Really, we had plenty of chances to make money, and as you can see, after 12:30, the trend is no longer the winning one. We started to move lower, and now if you don't buy at the view up exactly, I guess no money in the stock. There's no more money left to the upside. So I need pins to work for work as well. Roku rejected from the 133. That's actually a good thing. BHVN. I don't know if we have any trend in BHVN. Really, do we have any trend? Spending 90% of the time, Marcus moving sideways between 10:30 and 12:30, sideways at the lows. Then now another leg up and another move sideways. Not a fan of this one, really. Really not a fan of it. I want to be a fan of more upside in Lyft, which lost most of its gains today. And the AMD is amazing, but now it also went through a 20-cent pullback. And Apple pulled back a bit. Work really, really not clear. Also, DO moved up from 381 to 388 now. Wow, it was like, if there was something that was moving, now it's not moving anymore. FedEx can go red. I have no problem with that. I'm not long FedEx. Very nice trend lower on FedEx. The problem is where do you join? Right now you have nowhere to join other than the lows of the day, which are 156.75. So you join here at 156.75, 50-cent risk. It's a very, it seems like it's a late entry. No, it's no. I'm not sure. I'm not really not sure if I want to short FedEx. And again, I'm sure that the best thing to do is to look actually for long trades. We're on a very good trend today. A sloppy and choppy markets, land session, but still the trend is pretty much to the upside. Yeah, again, it's trending lower, but it's not going to be easy to find an entry point. And let's say we do find an entry point. Is this stock going to continue sharply lower? I doubt it, really. I think we're moving up. I did not buy the 133 breakout now in Roku. Those who bought it on Alfred's idea, 131, pretty much 132 stop loss and 133.90 target. So AMD over highs. AMD is not a good breakout stock, Marcus. If the market continues higher, it will work up. If the market is dead, it's not going to do anything. I don't think there will be a breakout move over whatever, 50, 52.12 or whatever is the high of the day there. 52.11, yeah. Don't see it coming, you know. Not only that, we have like 10 minutes before this land session ends, or pretty much we're at the end of the land session. I don't see any pickup in volume, and obviously the trend is still chop chop. You know, trading 25-cent range for nearly 2 hours now. Beam? I don't remember Beam. I mean, I never traded it. Wow, look at this disgusting chart. Terrible. Very spready. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's an IPO from a couple of days ago, but it's extremely spready, lower volumes today, and I can tell you one thing: I'm not going to trade anything that looks like this. It's not a chart of a stock; it's a chart of Well, something that you do and you don't know what you're doing. Those who are WWE fans, and the stock is terrible on the daily chart, and the buyers are trying to make something out of it. It had a great entry at 42, the VWAP area. Now it's back to the 42.50, but I rather watch it for another pullback because buying the resistance here is not a great idea. I tried the work already once and lost. I'm not going to deal with work. I missed so many great trades on it. I think pretty much is, the VWAP is the support area. There you should buy it at the VWAP. You buy it above the VWAP, it may work, it may not work, but I think it has lost most of its momentum, Yeah, I mean, the VWAP is the 2610 level area, and now it's trading at 2626. You need another 20-cent pullback, maybe 15 to buy it. Then you can use the 26 round number as stop loss. The market is not moving anywhere though. So that's a bit disappointing. And normally, Mondays are great trading days lately. Lately, the last month or so, or maybe actually more, the Mondays were good. Today we had a great session early on, but not much after. ADVM, let's take a look. Yeah, it's a long trade. Let's go 1243 or 45. Yeah, I'm going to go 1243. $12.43, risking like 10 cents to get 20. So it looks good here over 1243. Charles, yeah, I like the idea. Don't expect a big mover, but maybe a consistent one coming off a clear support level. This one has plenty of room to move, The problem is on one hand has plenty of room. On the other hand, profit taking takes place pretty much since 10 in the morning. So Looks good, but it's a small cap. Small caps work better to the downside. This one has had so far a great trading day for ADVM. So yeah, I like this 1243 or 44 idea. Let's put it this way: if it makes 20 cents to the 1250 plus, that's already a good trade. Guys, those who still have a position in AMD, two options here. If you want to add over the highs of the day, now it looks a bit better than before. That's a 20-cent risk trade, but the market is not great. The other option is to elevate your stop loss and lock profits and wait for the swing trade. That's what I'm going to do. Wait for the swing trade in AMD. If the market moves higher, that's definitely a swing candidate for me. We are more than $1 in this trade. Back to the highs in 6 cents. NYFT, on the other hand, pretty much took a dive from the highs of the day, so that's not great. And Pins is still playing around. Can't believe these short trades today. None of them are complying with us. The market is amazing. Now you ask yourself, guys, why the short trades are not working? Just look at the S&P and you get your answer. I think Works momentum, Steve, is not there anymore. The stock moved a lot today. Through 24, 5, 6, 7, and now it's not Tesla. It's work. Tesla does not need to work to move higher. This one, the short sellers are doing it. Maybe there are some short sellers in work as well. Guys, if anybody has a question for me, that's the time. Scott is going to take over in a minute. I will take a break and join you, of course, later. Remember, we have the case studies immediately after the close at 4:05. New cases waiting for you guys at 4:05 today.
Traders, good afternoon. It's Scott. Welcome back from lunch. Welcome to the afternoon session. I trust everybody's doing great, ready to rock and roll this afternoon as I am. Should be a great trading afternoon, let's hope. And let's see here. Just got to move a couple of things around. Bear with me here before I can get everything accounted for. There we go. All right. Okay, there we go. One more thing. What do I think about RAD, Amir? R-A-D, baby. Let's take a look at RAD, see what we got here. Jan's pulling down. Let me just take a look at the SPY is pulling down, RAD. Yeah, I like it here. I mean, I might wait till 1450 on it, on RAD. WWE not doing anything here. Just been waiting on that. We'll put RAD up here. Roku as well. All right, there we go. Okay, let me take a look at Beyond, Lewis. Yeah, I was looking at it before BYND, and as it starts to come down, to me it looks like a buying opportunity to the upside, maybe over 119. I'm sorry, over 120 long. And then Alfred wants to know about BIIB, which I haven't played. Yeah, BIIB over the close from Friday, 338.70. 338.70 is where I would come into that BIIB. Okay, Tesla's going to be, for me, it's going to be 780 here. Okay, on Tesla. And I think I'm going to go long on it. Okay, I'm going to post this 780 Tesla long, TSLA long 780. We'll get to level 2 down here. See if it makes that comeback all the way. Yep. EPC. I mean, EPC is good, but really slow and hardly any volume here, too. Hardly any volume. We'll see. I mean, maybe Tesla makes a run now. I don't know. It's up for the day. Here's the thing you have to remember about Tesla. Even though it doesn't look great right now, remember this. There's the daily, and here's the day. You go back, it's up over Friday's close and down towards the lower part of the range. But I mean, you know how this thing goes. Once it gets volume in it, it can really start to go. So I'm going to try it over 770 this time. I'm going to repost this. I'm going to take Tesla long 770. Okay. AMD, we can certainly look at AMD. Looks like it's heading higher. You look at the daily, looks good. High of the daily came last month, right around 5281. So probably tracking that 5281. Okay, watch our entry here, 770, 770. Roku pulling back down. Roku gets down to that 132, could be interesting here to pick some up. Yeah, it sure does. Yep. You're talking about right here, Christopher. You're talking about here, right? This one here, 772, and this one here, 772. So here's the thing. We're going to go 770. We're going to add at the break of 772. How about that? Start at 770 and then add at the break of 772. Okay, watch it here. About 55 cents to go. 55 cents to go here on the Tesla trade. My first trade of the afternoon. Going to try to get in at 770, 770. Okay, there's entry now. Again, I'm looking for at least 1.5. Now, here's the decision to make, right, if you're a trader. Do you take some off at, say, 71.50, 71.80, secure yourself a 1.5, and then wait for 72 to go all in or to add? Because you want to pay yourself first, right? So it's a tough decision. Well, and the reason why is because it's a quick moving stock. If it was a different stock, it'd be a different story. Okay, there's our big move. So I'm going to make a huge amount on this trade. Absolutely. Huge trade now. Huge, huge, huge. This is beautiful. Let it keep going. Target 773.45 on up the ladder here. I'll sell some off here at 774. Keep the rest maybe for a bigger run. We've crossed that double top now. Maybe run up to 780 as Meir has over here. Regardless, it'll be a big trade for myself. Big trade. Come on, keep going. I want to see 780 also. It'd be big. It will be big. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Somebody asked about my stop loss on the Tesla trade. Doesn't matter now, but it would have been right in here. It would have been 768, $2 down. 768. Yep, absolutely. 768, Christian. We're going to get more here, all the way up to hopefully 780. Be a big trade now. Okay, traders, I have taken a partial now on Tesla up here, and I'm going to wait for the rest of it to go over 780. Now, at 780, the big question is, can you add to the trade? Can you add to the trade? You know, you've got to use your own judgment here. You know, when you're making 5, 6, 7, 8 points on this trade, you got to come out, right? So I've got 3/4 of the trade out, quarter of the trade left on Tesla after taking almost 6 points on the trade. Huge trade for me. Huge trade for me. Okay, now we're stretching 780 now. Watch this here. Still 200 shares on the docket. Going to let this really run now. Looks great. Looks great. Come on, 780. You can do this in a big way. Nope. Stop loss. No, I haven't. My stop loss for the rest of the 200 shares will be anything under probably 771, right in there, John. Good question, though. I just don't want to give my profits back, right? That's the thing. Had a nice climb. I'd like to see 780. If I don't get 780, that's fine. Uh, 700, Jerry. 700 to start. Just 200 shares left. And I'm going to be coming out of here anything under 771. Okay, I'm out of the trade, out of the Tesla trade. Very nice while it lasted. Very great trade. I'm happy. Got stopped out of it here. We'll revisit it. Maybe if it gets down to 760 again. A stock that we'll look at here before the end of the day one more time. Okay? That just made my day. That one trade made my day. Certainly do not need to make another trade today. AMD breaking out at the top right now, and I'm looking for another trade, actually. Rad's pulled down. I'll keep an eye on that. No, I'm not afraid of getting back into Tesla. I just have to drop down a little bit more. Yeah. Work, Linda? Let's see, everything kind of pulling back now. WROR. Okay. Yeah, I like it. 2650. Linda, 2650, 2675. I think you get in 2650, actually. I would probably not do AMD right now. It has broken out and it is extended at the top. I'd probably watch it to see if it pulls back here in the next hour and then maybe take it into the close, but not right now. Okay, Meir's going to take this LLY trade. I was watching it earlier today, obviously. Here's the LLY trade, taking it over the 145.15, which will be a nice break to the upside. And then you have to be looking at it as a gap fill. Tesla coming right back up. The only way you get back into Tesla now is either with a pullback to 760 or a breakout of 780. We'll keep this down here to watch it and watch our options going forward. Okay, watch Tesla. I'm going to post it 780. I'm going to post it 780. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care really. All that I know right now is that I think we got a good chance of going over 780 now. We're going to watch this here. About $2.50 to go. I think it's gonna act just like it did when it was giving us this double top in here. It'll probably do the same thing at 780. So let's just be careful here. Okay, let's watch it pulling back down. It is Cuba, and I'll tell you what, it's not one for the faint of heart. That's for sure. You can get caught in there, and it could go the other way in a hurry. Okay, watch it now. Watch the 780. Watch the 780 on Tesla. It could start to go. Nope, starting to pull back down, so we'll have to wait and see here. Okay, Roku looking even good here. I'm going to post this 132.50. Yeah, logic between the 780 is it had problems over here this morning at 10. You see where it had the support here at 10 and then bounced. I mean, at 780 at about 10 a.m. And it's come up here a couple of times and has failed at 780. If it goes through, it should be a pretty nice move here. So this is going to be a Roku trade, ROKU long at 132.50. Okay, so let's watch Roku. I'll bring the level 2 down here. 4 cents to go. It's going to be a quick one. 132.50. Okay, no trade on the Roku trade. Here we go. Here we go. $1 to go on the Tesla trade. Watch it here, 780. Almost there. Patience, patience, and just wait and watch. Wait and watch. I think we'll get it here. I do think we'll get it. So no trade on Roku, nothing on Tesla here. SDC, let's take a look at SDC here. Oh yeah, down below 14. Okay, there goes the breakout on Tesla. If you got into Tesla, now watch, really quick move over 780, and I'm gonna wait on this one just a little bit here towards that 785, and then come out there, maybe 784.50 or whatever. Good job, Meir. It pulls back down. Now, here's the thing. Stop loss here is going to be right underneath this, this 776 area here. Almost 4 points to the downside. Can't believe I'm even saying that. But nice run up here. Let's see if it follows through now into the close. Got about 44 minutes left to go. Come on, Tesla. Put it in gear now. Make our day. Make our day. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Watch the 285 now. Watch the 285. No trade on Roku. No trade on Roku. keep going. I'm going to take it off at 785 here. 785. Okay, traders, I'm going to take a partial right here at 784. I'm out 3/4 of the trade, 784. Okay? So just 100 shares left. Actually took off a little bit more than that. Had 500 shares, just took off the 100. Okay, I'm going to watch it till we go. I don't like the way, the reason for that is I don't like the way that the market is acting right now. Market's at the high of the day. Tesla's really trying, but I am not sold that we're going to zoom any higher here. So I'm going to just pay myself first. If I leave some on the table, so be it. I'm okay with that. But again, the key to it is being able to pay yourself first, and also, as Amir says, letting it grow. So, it's a fine line. There's no doubt about it. But I want to pay myself first. I want to come out of the trade. I don't know what Tesla's going to do. It's a fast-moving trade. There's no reason for me to sit here in it, right, forever. So I want to get out. I want to pay myself. I can let the rest ride here, and just be fine with it. And if it goes up to 790, that's fine. I still have the 100 shares here, so I can still enjoy it. I'm out of the Tesla trade. Trying to hold on just as much as I possibly could, but just came out of the last, and I'm probably going to be done for the day, traders. No more trades for me. RAD now coming down. Market's still on highs, so that's a good thing. And look at that dump now on Tesla. Good thing. Good thing we came out of that, right? Yeah, probably will not have another trade here. Okay. I'll tell you what, traded Tesla twice, and I need no more trades. It's just perfect. Okay. Traders, remember today you've got Michael after the close. He's going to be handling the training today at about 4:05, and we will keep keep things going there for Michael, and he'll be handling that here case studies today at 4:05, and also don't forget about the World Series of Day Trading. We keep talking about this, but this is coming, and this is coming for sure. Here, coming on February 19th. So for the 5th through the 17th, you can choose from your programs here, intro, student, expert, and pro. Just sign up at the link here and be able to handle you and take care of you going into the games. They start on the 19th, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then come back weekend after the weekend recess and go then go 24 through the 26th. So be part of it. Be part of the World Series of Day Trading. It's going to be great, and I cannot wait for that to get started. Cannot wait to see all the moves that are going to be made. Okay. I've been so blessed this past week, and I'll tell you what, it's one of those things where, you just got to keep the faith. And again, base hits, and then the home run. Today, pretty great day. Up 77.60 today. The streak continues from last week to this week. I mean, the amounts are just incredible. We've been trading fantastic. And this is just really, I guess, trading right, doing the right thing with Tesla and some of the high-flying stocks. I got to tell you, it's been a wonderful trading session. There is a lot of volatility out there despite the time of the year that we're in. So I've got no problem working the way that we've done. And it's going to be something special going forward. It really is. And the World Series of Day Trading is going to be fantastic. A lot of stuff going on here at Tradenet, a lot of training as well. Tesla coming back up. I mean, 775, 780 again. Okay, traders, just about 16 minutes left. I will not have another trade today, although Roku looks great into the close today. Tesla going to... No, I wouldn't short Roku into the close. Roku's going higher. Okay, still looking. No, that's a 5-minute chart. All my charts are 5 minutes. All my charts are 5 minutes. Yeah, traders, remember you do have training coming up here at 4:05 with Michael. 4:05. It's gonna be great. Okay, traders, I'm going to call it a day here. I've had a great trading day, and I will see everybody in the morning. Clifton gets here at 8:45. I'll be here at 9:15 for a Tuesday. Going to put this day in the books. It's going to be an awesome trading day. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow as we get started early in the morning. Don't forget, we've got training with Michael coming up. You don't want to miss this, okay? You don't want to miss this. It's coming up here shortly. Michael will have you at 4:05 today. Clifton will hang around for a little bit. Got the brand new video out on YouTube, and also we've got the our World Series of Day Trading coming out. This is it. Again, the programs are going all the way up to the program, Pro Program Plus. You want to be part of it. You want to take advantage of it while you can. And I'm looking forward to being with everybody here tomorrow. Everybody have a great time. It's going to be right here, Ken. You don't have to go anywhere. It's going to be right here in the room. No reason to move. Michael will come in here in a couple of minutes, make sure everybody's taken care of. He will switch over the charts here to the presentation. He'll walk you through it. You guys are going to love it. He does a great job doing it each and every day, and should be a really, really great time. So enjoy, traders. And Michael, if you want to take over the charts right now and just set things up so people know it's coming, we'll shut down YouTube. And again, that's one of the benefits about being here in the room. And Michael will come in here in about 10 minutes, and he'll get everything started. And we will go from there. So everybody have an awesome night tonight. God bless you all. Godspeed. And we will see everybody tomorrow in the morning time for a what? For a Tuesday. And remember, next week we have a shortened week. Monday's a market holiday with President's Day. And I look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. Clifton, thank you. Danny, thank you. Michael, thank you. Clifton, Gabe, Aggie, and Andy. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Everybody have an awesome night tonight. Thank you, Gabe. Take care.
Good night, Scott. Thanks a lot. See you tomorrow. Guys, take a breather. We meet at 4:05 in 10 minutes.